apart. And when the going getting tough, I get to going hard. You bring your best and you know I'ma tear them apart. We been in survival, rival, I ain't got no time for anyone who ain't put in the work that I do. You ain't heard about it, think I'm gonna remind you. I've been out here doing what I say, it's what defines you. This is our time, hands to the sky. You already know, I ain't gotta tell them why. Hands to the sky, this is our time. You already know, I ain't gotta tell them why. This is our house. Yeah, and we can't put it down. This is our house. We'll go around, come around. This is our house. Hands to the sky. You already know, I ain't gotta tell them why. This is our house. Yeah, and we can't put it down. This is our house. You could doubt us, that's fine. But know one thing, real legend don't die. You could doubt us, that's fine. But know one thing, real legend don't die. And we ain't gonna leave till we win. It's 10 out of 10. Y'all, they can't believe what they see and they telling a friend. Yo, we'll pay our rent. This is our house. We beat them all down. Energized by the crowd.
All right, welcome everybody to state tournament hockey from the Recplex in West Des Moines. Is that where we are? West Des Moines,
that is where we're at.
Iowa. So I'm Dave Flory, Travis Moran here as well. Travis, right?
That is correct.
Joe
Last time I
Wires,
checked.
technical, and we got special guest Joe Erickey running camera today. So we are ready to go with the quarterfinal match against Waterloo here. Ames the 4 seed, Waterloo the 5. Last time we met, I know Ames beat Waterloo in Waterloo.
5-2.
I don't know who was Wes Carl was in net that day. So 4 officials on the ice, 2 referees, 2 linesmen. Thought they did announcements, but
they didn't do the lineups.
Yeah,
a little
so no
surprising.
lineups, okay.
And no national anthem. So
No
we
national
got to
anthem.
take
We
care
gotta
of
get,
some
business
things
here
here.
quick. All right.
Yep. So on the season, we went 2-1 against Waterloo. A couple of close games, and then pretty well on the game up in Waterloo. So starting out, we'll have Cole Crawford, Paulson, and Ryder Borit, with Flory and Lilowitz on defense.
Elliott played the JV game as well, so I was a little surprised seeing that, but.
Who's that?
Lilowitz.
Lilowitz, yes. Good move by Crawford, and now Waterloo will bring it up ice, get isolated out on Lilowitz. Good stick to hold that in, gets just past Ryder.
So the main thing right now is not to squeeze the stick too tight. Get nervous, make the right play.
Make the right play. Move the puck. Don't need heroes. I think if they play their game, we should fare pretty well. Weston Borit coming in. Moran on defense. That puck's going to get thrown back behind the net. Good job by West to clear that out. That'll go up out of the zone. Whiff comes in for his first shift of the game. And that'll be an offsides on Waterloo. They're kind of in the mix of a line change. Scheifele will come in for Flory. We'll get a face-off in the neutral zone. JV with a victory 4-2 against Fremont this morning. So they'll move into
Warbirds
game tomorrow. Shot.
Oh,
that one went right through the legs.
Came out hard.
Yep. Yeah, came out strong, went right through Moran's legs. He didn't expect it to come out that fast. And they get another shot, but West is now in the game. Face-off will come to the right side of Carl. Whiff on the face-off. Good pickup by Moran to step in. He ties up the player, but now it goes back behind the net. They try to move it out. Scheifele's got it in between his skates. Weston holds it at the half wall, but he throws it back. Now
Kiefer went down.
Yeah.
Now both defense are way out here on this side of the.
Now it comes out of the zone. Weston will bring it up, brings it over to Baumgart, who will press up on, gets it into our offensive zone. Chips around, holding it up. That'll come up to Kiefer. Kiefer takes the shot, gloved by forward for Waterloo, and they'll bring it up ice.
Kean's going for a hit there. Wes settles it.
Shifley
turns over. Kean, go get it.
Partial line change comes up. Now Crawford.
Got Ryder.
Yeah, puck turned up on him. He was going for him. Puck turned up on edge. Still holds it and dumps, and we'll get a full line change. Lilowitz and Flory come in. AP's now out on the ice. Waterloo brings speed up the ice, brings it in our defensive zone. He gets around the corner. Save for Carr. Now Flory picks it up, loses it, but now Crawford's able to pick it back up. Paulson comes through, gets into the zone.
Give it to him.
Now he's got to turn back. He had Flory coming up ice. Paulson will reset at center ice. He'll dump into the zone and we'll chase. Comes in Flory, pinches up. Crawford holds his own into the slot, throws it back down into the corner. That'll wrap around. Nobody's on that far side. AP will come off. Baumgard comes in. Good stick work by Lilowitz early in the game here.
Baumgard gets sniped.
That'll go wide. Flory will. He dumps.
Sure why he didn't just skate that one.
He was going for the change. So far side, they'll
not really
stretch the ice. Comes up. Flory gets isolated out, but pushes him off. Push bomb for Waterloo in the corner. Puck along the boards. Comes up to the point. Drops back behind the net. Flory's still out on this shift. Yeah, if he was going to stay on, I would have loved to have seen him skate that into the zone.
If they get deep here, he'll get
I think it was a situation of what happened. Good job by Weston to reach out and chip that in. Shifley and Moran come back on defense. Paulson will throw it back in. When we do that, we have to chase. Puck held up along. Paulson's going to carry it in, gets taken off the puck.
A lot of reaching, not enough moving feet here.
Yeah, and that'll be an icing. Yeah, I think everybody's trying to settle in. Little anxious. As you said, don't squeeze the stick too tight here. I think it's going to take a few shifts for everybody, and they'll settle down into their game. Everybody's reaching, trying to not make a mistake, which can create problems.
Yep, exactly right.
So the face-off for Crawford slides through up to the net, but it gets thrown back into the corner. Up to center ice. Shifley is back to cover.
Oh,
that one goes
Finn
back.
Didn't see the cutter.
Now they get it back again.
Yeah,
so breakdown on defense.
Yeah, forwards not taking anybody really at that point.
Face-off. Defensive zone for Paulson. They drop back to the point. Doesn't make it through. Moran picks it up back behind the net. Moves up to Ryder. Ryder goes far side to Crawford. Crawford will throw it in and Paulson will chase. Waterloo goalie plays it back behind the net, but Paulson picks it up. Now they'll look to clear out. Paulson tying up along the boards. That's going to come back to Shifley. Shifley misses on it. We got to get back. They've got somebody trying.
Broken his stick. You know what? I think that stick break has been coming since the last game. I told
you
Isaac
have mentioned
to check
that
it.
several times, so probably a good thing. You talked about it in the last game. Crawford holds it down into the corner. Moves over to Paulson. Paulson, shot. Puck was up on edge for him. Doesn't get a clean shot, but now Ryder back behind the net. Moves up to Flory. Flory back down to Crawford. Crawford with the shot. Puck bounces up over the net. Save for Waterloo. Crawford down into the corner holding it. So they'll wrap it around. Paulson gets held up. Good tape-to-tape pass for Waterloo at center ice. Now Flory will pick it up. Flory's going to bring it up ice. He's got Paulson. Paulson was trying to drop it to Flory. Good hit by the Waterloo players. Couldn't get much over.
All it needed is come to the middle of the ice.
Yep. Right as he is about to hit it, he took the hit and never got anything on it.
11:57 in the first period here. Shots on goal, 4-0 Waterloo in the arena.
Thought we had one there. But maybe we had a bad angle on it. That puck will come back back behind our net. Van Meer in on his first shift. Good movement over to Flory. Flory will look for the outlet. He loses the puck, but he picks it back up. Back over to Van Meer.
The pass we wanted, Ike. All right, pick it back up and let's go.
He misses it. Trying to get it off the wall. Now Lundahl Good pinch by Flory. Oh, Folker's trying to get it up. He had Flory coming up ice. Now go wide. Credidio comes in. Jim's line on their first shift. Mikey dangling through it. Gets a shot on goal. Nice job by Mikey to hold that. Usually he comes across the blue line and takes a quick shot, but he dangled the defenseman a little bit. Good back check by Whiff. Now that'll bring that out of the zone. And Waterloo dumps in. Baxter comes in on his first shift with
no icing to wave that
they're
off.
Gonna wave it off. They had a player back deep. Puck comes in. Scheifele back to play it. Good movement over. Baxter will have to get over quickly. Puck tied into the corner. Now Weston picks it out. Good move by Weston. Flips it up. He finds Whiff, who takes a hit, but now Weston follows it in. Goes along the blue line. Weston gets to the corner, backhands, puts it on net.
Probably going wide.
Scheifele holds it, moves it through. Weston's down low. He was moving through to the slot. Nobody was in. We were in the middle of a line change. Good recognition by Paulson to cover up as Baxter was up close. Now Lilowitz will come in along with Ryder.
Yep, shot on net there.
All right.
From the red line. .10 left in the first period here, making sure everything's good there on the stream. Give us a shout out if you're following along.
I don't see everybody that's on there. This is what I'm seeing. It says 52 waiting.
Let's see here.
We
got 60 here, concurrent view,
Okay.
so we're good. Had over 80, around 80 for the JV game earlier with Fremont. Stretch there, Isaac got beat.
Isaac
on the
stepped
pinch.
up. Lilowitz pressures back. Shot
Good
save
save,
for
Wes.
Carl.
Chip it.
Now it chips
Get
up.
through.
Bring it up, boys. Now Crawford comes up. We're going to have a 3-on-1 over to Paulson. Paulson.
I know where it's not going, yep. Knew where it was not going, that's for sure.
Now Crawford will throw it back down low, trying to get it over to Flory. Gets picked off. Now Waterloo dumps it back behind the net. Oh, boy, that reminds me of.
That's okay, that hit the back of the net. Yeah, it didn't come back out.
At the whistle, I'll tell you about a crazy play in Minnesota. They're in the middle of their sectionals right now. Edina, who, oh boy, Flory, good job of moving that out. Now Ryder brings it up ice. Carries it into the zone. Throws it, goes off the shin. Scheifele and Moran come in, Whiff now on. Cross ice pass, gets held up. Oh, Ryder just gets it behind him. Puck get held up a little bit. Oh.
Wes out to play it. Oh,
jeez.
Tries to throw it in his own net.
Now that puck drops back low. Moran will come back to play it.
Should
He'll
be
look
moving
for
forward.
his outlet.
Go. No.
Goes over to Scheifele. Scheifele chips it up to center ice with the player right there. Back to Moran. Moran to Weston. Weston chips it out of the zone, but it bounces up into our bench. Should stay neutral zone. Face off in the neutral zone for Whiff with Weston and Baumgard. They drop back. Weston trying to hold it. Baumgard breaks it up in neutral zone, but Waterloo picks it back up. Puck along the boards. Whiff gets it chipped up. He's going to carry it in. He's got Weston coming along with them.
Just take it. Penalty coming on Kean.
Cross check. I have delayed penalty there.
We'll get this one on a replay here. I'm sure it's behind the play. It's going to be just off camera.
I think I just saw him call slash. So with 8:16 left in the first, we'll go on our first penalty kill. Paulson, Crawford, Lilowitz, and Flory on the PK. Paulson picks it up. Comes back up to the point for Harn. He throws it down low. Great movement by Flory to come in and break that up. Doesn't allow them to get a free play on it. Flory continues to play hard down into the corner. Knocks him off the puck. Now Flory. But Waterloo didn't get it out. Was going to try to carry it up. Harn sets up. Goes far side point. Now Flory gets it back down into the corner.
Gets tripped up there, gets slew-footed.
Now back down middle. They try to go backside. They miss on it, and that'll come out of the zone back to center ice. Oh, that turns around. Oh, Paulson just missed. I think he got his stick lifted
sure,
right at the last second. He was about to have a breakaway opportunity. Lilowitz breaks that up. Puck gets deflected. Wasn't a shot on goal, but now Carl will get that and cover up.
Player was well below the dot, down by the circle. It should be an easy save for Weston. It was. Good defensive structure there. Leave Flory out.
Flory and Scheifele will be out on defense with Whiff and Weston.
1:02 left in the Baumgart penalty. 7:18 left in the first period.
Face-off win comes to the point for Waterloo. Shot gets deflected into the corner. Weston chips it up. Whiff will pressure up high, trying to move the puck forward. Continues, but now Waterloo turns the ice, brings it back into neutral zone, and throws it down low. Great stick by Flory, and he turns around, throws it, and it'll
on
goal. Now Moran comes in for Flory. Flory and Scheifele paired up, or Moran and Scheifele paired up on defense.
34.
Great job by Weston to break that up. Now he'll throw it.
Ooh, the backhand. Wasn't a clear, but the backhand.
Scheifele turn. Oh, he's got Moran on the.
Yeah, we could have wasted some time there.
Could have gone D to D and just dropped back and burned some time. 20 seconds left. Now Waterloo looking to set up, brings through neutral zone. Good pressure by Weston. They'll carry in one guy. Shot.
Ooh,
there
bad
for
rebound,
Moran.
but good. Oh,
Moran with the backhand and gets it out of the zone. We'll give him a pass on that backhand.
It's right in the middle of the ice, too.
Ames, full strength.
Full strength for Ames. Baumgart will come over. He'll change out with Ryder.
This is going to be their main guy right here. So
Caldwell,
yeah,
yes.
as long as we shut him down, see what he keep him from creating.
Scheifele comes up. They got him on the backside. Moran comes and picks it up right into Weston. Yeah, stay away from the.
Andrade's not going to call any of that.
Nope.
USHL ref.
Oh, is he?
At one time, yep.
All right, so
called
you come in, you put a stick in on the goalie after the whistle, you will end up on your back. So hopefully Coach Giles talks to Moran, and that's the most backhands I've seen out of him in the defensive zone.
Might be squeezing it a little too tight.
Yeah.
I'm thinking a little nervous.
Just
relax,
just play the
your
puck.
game.
Yep. Bring it back in, get it on your forehand, and throw it. Yeah, both Giles and Coach Baker talking to him, so I'm guessing that's part of the direction. That one comes through. Ryder will pick it up. Ryder up to Cole. Cole far side to Paulson. Bounces over his stick. Gets it over. Now it goes down in the corner. Ryder and Cole there. Tries to move it over. Waterloo picks it back up.
Looking for Caldwell.
They come up. They get it. Great. Toss pass up there. Goes through the crease. Not on goal.
Good far side shot, though.
That'll come around for Lilowitz to play
it.
They're on the line change. Now you got time. Pass right into the pressure. Cannot do that. Paulson had a guy right on top of him, and we choose to pass there. Lilowitz now brings it through, throws it, and gets it out of the reach of Paulson, and we'll get an icing.
.507 left in the first period. Shots on goal 8-3 in favor of Waterloo.
Face off left side of Carl.
Get out.
Goes out of the zone. They throw it back down. Baumgart
get in there and get it.
Out. Now Weston gets it out of the zone, but they'll throw it back. Now Weston carries it into the neutral zone, but it gets taken off of his stick. Now Weston gets around the corner, gets on top of the defenseman, but it comes back out of our offensive zone, and we'll throw it back with nobody there to play. Waterloo looking to stretch the ice as much as possible.
Good job there by Moran. Kiefer throws it to
Waterloo.
Waterloo.
Up to the point. The puck has got to go wide. There's plenty of open ice. Now they move it to open ice.
Ian.
Shot goes wide of the net. Puck's bouncing around. Oh,
loose,
get it out, boys.
Loose,
goes
loose,
up to the point.
Yep. In goal.
Yeah, that's a goal. Horrible clearing of the ice so far. Just bad play in the defense. So So with 4:11 left in the first, Ames finds themselves down 1-0. Definitely, you can tell they are playing tight right
I'd
now.
like Kiefer to have stood behind the goalie in there. Got to be watching for that to come in. And
yeah, take one from the U.S. game of who the
exactly
defenseman
right.
was that saved that goal. So Crawford will come in, face off with Ryder and Paulson, Flory and Van Meer. Neutral zone gets dumped in. Flory will have to go play. Comes up, Flory. That one gets thrown back. Now Paulson trying to move up on it, but they get it back in the neutral zone. Drops all the way back to their defenseman. Bushbaum will play it for Waterloo. Paulson gets a stick on it. Flory now picks it up. Flory gets it up to Crawford. Crawford will throw it down.
good light tap.
Yep.
That will not be icing, yep.
A lot of wraparound. Flory comes up, walks in, whiffs on the puck, but gets redirected. Puck's in the crease, goes back. Now they'll throw it out of the zone. Baxter just coming in, so he'll play it at neutral zone, goes far side over to Crawford. Crawford back to Baxter. Puts it on the backhand of Paulson, and he misses
it was
it
there.
now. Yes. Paulson at center ice. Redirects into pressure. Baxter's going to have to come cover. Back up to the blue line for Waterloo. Shot gets deflected, goes wide of the net. Waterloo picks it back up into the corner, moves into the slot all the way. They had it on the backside. Now Paulson, backhand, back into the neutral zone. Ryder will be up there. We'll look for a line change. Scheifele will come in for Flory. Another stretch pass. Must have gotten a stick on it. Baxter. Good movement back to Scheifele. Continue to get those turnovers deep in our defensive zone.
Ooh, bad bounce out the back. Good collection by West there.
Needed a whistle there.
.215, Ames kind of playing lethargic coming in here. Not quite sure how to figure it out. Needs somebody to infuse some energy here.
Whiff comes in with Weston and Baumgard. Scheifele and Moran on defense. Face-off win for Waterloo. Cannot get the puck out of zone. Now it drops out. Whiff will come up. He's got Baumgard alone. Weston carries in. Weston tries to get through.
They'll work in JV, but not in varsity.
Yeah. Drops all the way back to Scheifele. Scheifele throws it back in.
On
Puck
net.
takes a bounce on net. Needs somebody to pressure. Picked up by Weston. Holds in the zone. Gets taken off of his stick. Out of the reach of Moran, and they'll call icing.
Yep.
1:42 left in the first. Face-off will come down into our offensive zone. Ryder, Paulson, and Crawford come back in. Moran and Scheifele stay on defense. Paulson throw it right off the face-off, able to get a shot. Scheifele holds it, throws it in front of the net. Trying to move it through, puck sets crease. Now Crawford gets it. Turns around, another shot, puck still loose. Puck goes back into the corner. Waterloo look to clear. Paulson's able to get it into the corner. Paulson hits him off the puck. Good physical play. That'll come in the neutral zone. Puck back. Crawford holds it in. Now Ryder's there. Ryder moves it over to Crawford. Stick gets lifted at the last second. Now that drops all the way back. That'll come back on net to West. Far side over to Paulson. Chip up. Paulson will go back into the zone. 1 minute left in the period. Ryder picks it up. Bounces one through on net. Now Crawford picks it up. Crawford loses it. Good back check by Ryder. Comes back into the neutral zone. He whiffs on the Waterloo player, whiffs on it. Lilowitz will go play into the corner. They try to move it through the crease. Puck comes up to Ryder. Ryder puts it back onto the forward stick for Waterloo, and he'll carry into the corner. Caldwell now has it, carries it behind the net. Paulson breaks the pass up, coming from behind the net, gets it out of the zone with 25 seconds left in the period. Waterloo throws it back to Lilowitz. Lilowitz chips it up over his head, but that'll be an icing with 12 seconds left in the first. So face-off will come to right side of Carl. Whiff comes in on the face-off. Florian Lilowitz on defense with Baumgarten and Weston on the wings. Flory taking the face-off. Goes over to Lilowitz.
Got to win. We can't tie up here.
Cannot hold up on the puck there. That one almost gets through. Flory goes right back up to the point, but it gets out of the zone, and that'll end the period. So after one, Ames down 1-0. They'll go into the locker room and try to reset. We'll be back in 15.
All right, hockey fans, we are back for the second period from the Recplex Midwest Hockey League State Tournament. Midwest High School Hockey. What?
Midwest.
I never know what Michel stood for, and then I try not to think that hard about it. Such a stupid name.
Everybody's bitter right now.
That's right. Every little man.
Everybody relax. Okay?
Ames down 1.
Take a deep breath.
Thank you to last year graphics. Audi of Ames. Oh, no, Des Moines. All right, here we go. Second period of hockey. Ames down 1-0.
Flory will come back, play back behind our net. Initial face-off win for them. Now Flory.
I'm guessing there's a little bit of green light with
Yep,
Isaac now.
Correct. Brings it up. Now he's along with them. Moves it over. Back
Got
to Paulson. Paulson shot.
Oh, that's
good.
a right. Isaac going to the net. Paulson shooting.
Yeah,
yep,
good move. I like it.
That looked better. Yep.
Start pressuring
Isaac gives him the tap.
Isaac,
Yep.
yeah. Let's put it on here. Paulson on the face-off. Comes back over to Flory. Flory to Lilowitz. Lilowitz throws it through. Back behind the net.
Where's our active boards there? All right, in front.
Comes
Cole
through.
got to
They
be
throw it
aggressive,
into the
Cole.
corner.
Get in there, Ames. Get the puck.
Now they would throw it back behind the net. They'll try to bring it through. Lilowitz chips up. Now numbers coming up for them, but it'll drop all the way back. Put my money on 91 here.
Turn and go.
91's going to bring it up. 91.
Caldwell's going to chase him.
Let's go, Flory. Flory down into the corner. Still has it. There's a hold. Come on now. Wraps his arms around him. Now the puck goes through into the slot. Moran comes in along with Flory.
Oh, yeah.
It's around the corner. Flory's got to drop back. Shot,
goal. Horrible angle. Look where Wes was on that one.
Yeah.
Horrible angle by Wes Carl on that one. And Waterloo leads 2-0. Players forced outside. He's at the dot. Wes is sliding outside of the post. Ends up with his left foot on outside of the net.
So at 15:53 in the second, Ames finds themselves down 2-0. We'll see how they react. Face-off comes back to Moran. He chips it up. It'll drop back. Baumgart pressuring through. Goes back to their defenseman. They get it out of the zone. Comes back up to Scheifele. Split. Moran gets back. Runs him into the boards, but
no forward help.
No forward
Where's
help.
The center?
They carry it in. Now Scheifele. He looks to bring it out. Puck bounces. Back up to the blue line. Shot. Doesn't make it through, but back behind the net. Weston picks it up. Needs to look. He had Baumgart coming up the far side. Puck will drop back into the zone. Good back check by Weston.
Brett.
Whiff hit off the puck. That one slides through the crease. Whoa. Bad. Puck just slid through and I think it was going to go wide of the net.
Going wide and West kicked it in. No.
So quickly, after a little bit of a rush for Ames, they're down 3-0. Face-off win for Waterloo.
Waterloo taps on the even strength goal 2:08 into the second period. Goal scored by number 8, Aiden Loeb. With an assist to number 29, Shannon Hild.
Continue to have just misses in our defensive zone. That's not able to get anything out quick. Arn picks it up. He's bringing it along the boards. Jim's lines out. Folkers, Credidio, and Lundahl. Now they'll carry through down into the corner. Now Flory. Hopefully he looks to brings it up to Credidio. Credidio.
Got to do more with it than that. Went for a change.
That'll get waved off. Crawford was able to grab it out of midair. Now Lilowitz will look to bring it up. Have to see that there was coverage there. Now they turn, bring it back into the zone. Puck down in the corner for Scheifele. Good job by Scheifele to redirect. Lilowitz brings it up. Ryder's there. Comes off the boards. Now Crawford carries up. He's got Paulson along with him. Crawford gets along the corner. Gets taken off of his stick. Now Paulson's got to get down and play it. Tries to bring it through. Crawford off of his stick. Paulson.
I thought was it out of the zone.
I know Moran's not the goal scorer, but you got a defenseman wide open. At some point, you've got to move the puck. Now Moran will look for the outlet. He's got to play it again because we're getting beat to the puck. Scheifele back behind the net. Tries to tie it up in the corner. Shot goes way wide. Defenseman steps up. Paulson gets it to Crawford. Crawford comes into the zone, takes a shot, goes up high, puck bounces outside. Good job by Finn.
So Ames needs to get one. Can't get three at once. Got to start with one.
Start with one. Flory picks it up. Gets it up to Whiff. Whiff chips it around. He's got Keane along with them. Now Waterloo picks it back up, wraps around. Van Meer will come, tries to hold it into the zone. Still in. Whiff comes in to help out. Puck back behind the net. Now Weston feeds over to Baumgard. Puck's going to come up to Flory. Flory. Shot. Oh, goes wide of the net. I thought it was going in. Now, good job by Van Meer to pinch. Holds the puck down into the corner. This line showing some life. They're going to wrap around, bring it out. Van Meer, he's not able to hold it in, so no
Watch
icing.
where you're going with it. Yeah, but there's an opportunity here. I mean, I think we looked at this the last time we were in Waterloo, that their goalie will give up goals, but 3 goals against average, so we're on that number.
Drops back to Van Meer. Van Meer chips it
But
up.
we got to start with one again. Caldwell again.
Caldwell's going to get around the corner, feeds to the slot, just misses on it.
Where are the forwards?
Now we got to go. Credidio brings it up. He's got Folkers on the far side. Shot gets deflected. It's going to drop back. Van Meer and Flory will be back on defense. Good job by Van Meer to break it up as it came through to the slot. It comes back around, back behind the net. Folkers is down low to play. Up to Lundahl, moves it out of the zone. They wave off the icing. Line change will come. Scheifele's going to have to get back quickly. That comes out of the zone. Now Scheifele picks it up, brings it back to Credidio. Credidio throws it back into the zone. Gets deflected. He throws it in. We'll likely get a line change. Crawford's in, Paulson and Weston. Paulson picks it up. Oh, just missed on it, and Crawford's got to let it go as it's going to be an offsides. Would have been better off to just carry it in and take the offsides. Comes down in. Kiefer takes him off the puck. That one comes up. Paulson moves it to open ice. And we get the offsides. He held it right at the blue line.
Brett in early as he kind of dangled at the blue line. Right?
Yep. Face off for Paulson in the neutral zone. Crawford, Ryder, Baxter, and Scheifele on defense. Ref goes for a puck change.
Caldwell in on Baxter. Good job, Brady.
Brady gets it up to Paulson. Paulson comes into the zone.
Where's the help?
He just mishandles the puck. Now it's bouncing through the slot, and they'll bring it back out. Caldwell's going to come up ice. Paulson gets around Caldwell gets around the corner.
Tried that shot again, trying to go far glove.
Paulson brings it to Scheifele. Scheifele far side to Baxter. That one goes into the zone. Ryder will come in. Nobody there to press on it. Now Baxter throws it down low. Puck's going to slide through, but the defenseman picks it up for Waterloo. And that'll be an icing. That'll bring Baumgard, Weston, and Whiff back on. Flory and Lilowitz on defense. 9:21. Ames down 3-0 in the second. Face off for Whiff in the offensive zone. Whiff picks it up. Whiff shot. Flory follows it in. Tries to backhand it. Dangles around. Feeds it over to Whiff. Just gets it outside of the reach of Whiff. Whiff, good hustle to hold it into the zone. Now they'll throw it back. It'll drop back. Weston picks it up. Weston moves it to Flory. Gets taken off of his stick. Lilowitz stands him up. Moves it to Baumgard. Baumgard through the slot. Shot's going to slide through. He throws it to the side. He makes some movements that the opportunities can be there. We got to get the puck on net. And that one will come back. Lilowitz will play it. Lilowitz
off.
And that's off. They have to reset. Now
Move it.
Weston through neutral zone. Shot gets deflected. Goes up high. Flory holds it down into the zone. 3 Waterloo players there. Get a line change. Lundahl will come in for Weston. Moran on. He throws it back down into the zone. He's got to get back quickly. Flory looks to turn the ice, trying to get it through his skates. Baumgard holds it in. Shot doesn't make it through. Flory. Lundahl holds it in. Now it'll go back behind the net. That comes all the way back to Scheifele. Arm went up, but now they wave it off.
No, it tipped it.
That comes through. Forwards have got to get back. They were coming in hot. Now it comes all the way up to the point. Shot goes off the shin pad. Credidio gets held down into the corner. They carry it out clean. Shot goes on net. Folkers up off the glass. Held in by Waterloo. They pick it out. Come back up to the point. Another one off the glass. And that'll be an icing. They wave it off. Paulson will come in. Gonna have to get over quickly. Moran's isolated out with 2 of them. That should be an icing. So face-off will come back to the offensive zone. Paulson line comes in again with Ryder and Crawford. Face-off to the right side of Waterloo. Scheifele Moran back on defense. Crawford backhands over to Paulson. Paulson along the blue line. Gets it out of the zone again. Goes far side. Moran comes up. He gets tied up. Now that'll drop back. Scheifele's there to play it. But we're getting beat to the puck continuously. Drop pass, nobody there. Scheifele will set up behind our net. Brings it up to Paulson. Crawford carries it in. Carry with some speed. Ryder will go into the corner, but they're able to hold it. Paulson holds it, kicks it up. Waterloo picks it back up. Bounces over Scheifele's stick. He throws it to the side, fortunately. Moran breaks it up in front of the crease, but oh boy, the puck just continues to move through, putting it in bad spots. Paulson with a good rush on Waterloo, but they'll pick it up. Whoa. Guy tries to Superman over the top of Moran. Yeah. Dangerous play. Glove save. It was there.
Label for the upper corner.
Yeah.
.5:24 in the second period. Ames in a huge hole, down 3-0.
Waterloo picks it up down into the corner, back behind the net. Flory
comes out front.
Comes off the wall and forces Carl to cover it up. .5:11 left in the second. Ames really needs to get a goal here to bring it down within 2. Whiff on the face-off. Baumgart chips it around the defenseman, but the other defenseman covers up well for him. They get it back in the neutral zone. Flory sets up behind the net. Flory will skate. Tries to pick it through over to Weston. That'll now drop all the way back to Lilwitz again. Center ice. Whiff carries it into the zone. Down into the corner. Now Weston comes in, throws it into the crease. Puck's bouncing
loose.
around.
Baumgart, good fight.
Baumgart turn around. He had Flory up top. Flory will pinch down. He takes a shot. I think that made it.
Loose.
That one's going to come through. Now Flory, good back check by Flory to recognize that the opportunity is coming. Caldwell will carry it into the zone.
Oh,
tie our own guys up.
And takes it.
Oh, Caldwell just misses. Again, bad turnovers in our defensive zone. Now Lilowitz picks it up down into the corner. Weston clears it out. Baumgart just about picks one out. Now he holds it, throws it back into the zone. We'll look to get a line change.
Let's go! Fight!
Jim's line comes in. Moran's going to have to get over. They've got a guy out far. Good hustle to get back in and break that up. Now they're offside.
Offside doesn't come in yet. Puck's not in yet.
It was. I thought it did come in. So now that'll drop back. Boy, they had a guy sitting on the blue line, and we got caught on the line change. Drops back to Scheifele. Far side over to Moran. Now Scheifele gets it at the blue line. He gets it off the puck, but Folkers picks it up. Folkers into the zone. Shot. Another rebound. Credidio. Moran holds it into the zone. And that'll be an icing.
Yep. 3:04. Yeah. I think I got this.
Crawford will take the face off with Paulson and Ryder. Scheifele and Moran on defense. Paulson down in the corner. Waterloo gets it back. Scheifele holds the line. Trying to hold it in. That'll drop all the way back. Nobody's there, but it gets it up to Ryder. Ryder brings it through center ice. Gets it down into the corner. Moves over. Nobody was coming down. We had a guy sitting up high. Not sure why. Now if Scheifele will come back and play it. He brings it over to Moran. Moran moves it over to Crawford. They get a stick on it, though. Doesn't get a clean pass. Miss on the pass. It goes back to their defenseman, and they turn it in, and they'll dump. Now Scheifele moves it up to Ryder.
2 minutes.
Right back to their defenseman again. Oh, gets held at the line. Scheifele, he'll dump back in. Flory will come in. Van Meer on defense. Caldwell carries it in again. Caldwell right now, a one-man wrecking machine.
Yep.
Just eating us alive.
Well, this is probably it, T-Rav. Pull the goalie. 3 goals in a period.
3 goals in a period. .142 left in the second.
Waterloo scores on the even strength goal 15-18 in the second period. Goal scored by number 26, Logan Caldwell.
Good step up by Moran. Oh, he's got to drop back. Nobody else is there.
Save, Carl. Shot on net.
Scheifele breaks up the pass through the slot, but it comes right back up to him. Weston brings it up ice. Just loses the puck. Not cleanly carrying the puck at all.
Looked to be offside there, but
1 minute remaining in the period.
an icing.
And miss. Oh, they wave
Oh,
it off.
got mom guard tip apparently.
But nobody's there to play the puck. Now Moran chips it up. Gets it up to Whiff. Credidio crashes up hard. Credidio in the corner. We're in the middle of a line change. Lundahl carries it in, 25 seconds. Credidio throws it in front of the net. Goes off of Scheifele, he throws it back. 12 seconds left. Scheifele tries to dangle and he puts it right on the stick of Caldwell. And at the end of 2, Ames is down 4-0.
All right, folks, we are back for the third period from the Recplex in Des Moines, Iowa. Ames down 4-0 to Waterloo in the quarterfinals. Shots on goal 18-9, favor of Waterloo, 16-11 on our board.
Another one shot up high.
Yeah, from the blue line. We had a couple of those.
So really going to need, got to get one. See if you can get something started. Be a hell of a period to throw up for to push us to overtime, but got to start with one.
That's right.
Face off, comes up, gets around Shifley. That'll go all the way down, and it'll be an icing. So it'll come all the way back down. Another face-off for Paulson with Crawford and Ryder in, along with Shifley and Moran on defense. Face-off will come to the right side of the Waterloo goalie. Face-off comes back to Shifley. He chips it down into the corner. Ryder will go to play it. But Waterloo's able to hold it. Now it's back down into the corner. Paulson and Ryder. Ryder picks it out of there, tries to move it up there, but they close down the lane, will get a stick on it. Now it comes over to Crawford. Crawford back to Ryder. Ryder trying to feed it through to the slot. Now Ryder brings it back through. Nobody's there. Moran gets a skate on it, but Shifley's got to drop back because he's got a 2-on-1. Save for Wes. Ryder plays it on the near board. Waterloo gets it back. They'll get it down into the corner. Moran comes in to play it. They move through to the slot. Paulson will come out to play it. Not able to get a stick on it. Wraps all the way around. Moran comes up. Had no play. Drops back now for Shifley. Shifley moves to Moran. Moran gets it up to Paulson. Good pass. Paulson will carry it into the zone.
Where is
nobody
everybody?
there? We were
Five
in the
Waterloo players.
middle of a line change.
It's not how you make opportunities.
Now Flory gets taken off the puck. Well, we're going to get our first power play of the game. Probably going to call hold. Flory back off. Don't get one here. So with a hold at the blue line, 15 minutes left in the third.
Isaac.
We'll go. What the hell? I did not see that. Maybe I thought he was being held up on the blue line, but they send him. Look back at that replay. Maybe it was my angle. But the way the night's gone so far, that makes perfect sense. So Waterloo on the power play. They carry through the slot. Good job by Weston to break it up. No. Caldwell will pick it up in the neutral zone. He'll drop back and
they'll
reset.
just waste time is all they need to do.
Yeah, there's no reason for them to do anything but burn time. Unfortunately, with Flory in the penalty box, he's one that gives us an opportunity for a shorthanded opportunity. Now, Caldwell will pick it up. He'll carry it in. Drops back. Lilowitz plays it in the corner, but he gets around the corner. He had it again.
Yep.
He's
Wes is down.
Finding that Wes is going down, and the top corner's there, and he's got a good shot. Now they continue to play it back. That one will wrap around. Play back behind the net. They try to feed it out front. Baumgart tries to chip it around, but it stays in the zone. Now Weston's there. He throws it up ice. Paulson will come in for Weston. Crawford's now on. Moran comes in. Shifley will stay out on defense. That'll be an icing.
Yep.
42 seconds left in the Flory penalty kill. Face off for Paulson. Goes off his skates. Now they'll carry it out. Paulson ties him up along the boards. Tries to get it through. Now Crawford will come back and set up. He wraps it around, but they're there to cover. Comes back around. Scheifele will play it behind the net. Takes him off the puck, but Waterloo gets it back. Moran breaks that one up. They get it back up to the point. Shot. Save for Carl. They get it back in the corner. Crawford pressuring up high. That one comes out of the zone. Continues to push. Oh, he bounces one through. I'm not sure why Crawford didn't continue to carry with that. Looks for the change. Now Paulson gets it into the corner. He's all by himself. Gets a shot up high. He had the opportunity. Gets it onto the shoulder. Now Paulson holds it. Fleury's in. Tries to move it over. Scheifele holds the line. That shot goes up high. Glove save and a whistle. 12:40 left. Ames still down 4-0. Fleury will stay out on defense. Van Meer comes in. Whiff will take the face off right side of Waterloo goalie with Weston and Baumgard. Drops back to Waterloo, and they'll wrap it around and bring it out of the zone. Gets held up.
Okay.
Weston, yeah.
Let's throw it away.
Yeah, throw it back in. You had Fleury. Could have moved it over to the defenseman. Now Weston picks it up back behind the net. Brings it to Kean, but it just drops into the neutral zone. Whiff picks it up. That drops back. Van Meer moves over to Fleury. Fleury over to Weston. Weston,
good deflection,
good job,
right
chip
in.
it right.
Right into the Waterloo bench off their coach's shoulder. He looks no worse for the wear, but he's kind of cringing looking at it, trying not to move the left arm. Collarbone might be broken.
It's your best call of the
That's
night.
my best call, I think. Best call of the season, probably. Still not moving that left arm.
Paulson, neutral zone face-off. Crawford and Ryder in with them. Van Meer, Fleury still on defense. Drops back to
12
Harn
minutes.
for Waterloo. Fleury, good backhand over to Van Meer. Van Meer whiffs on it. Now they carry in the zone. 2-on-1 for Fleury. Save. I think that one was going wide. Now Crawford tries to get it, but they gonna throw it back. They had a guy isolated out by himself in front of Wes. Still can't get anything clean out of the zone. Now Fleury picks it up. Fleury will bring it into the zone. Shot to the chest and another whistle. Baxter and Scheifele now in on defense. 11:25 left in the third. Face off for Paulson, right side of Waterloo goalie. Drops back to Scheifele. Scheifele takes the shot, goes wide of the net. They bring it into the neutral zone. Baxter drops back along with Scheifele. Thought Crawford might get a slash.
Yeah.
Crawford picks it up, brings it up. He's going to
speed.
get around the edge. He's got
3-on-2.
Paulson along with them. Dangles through. Crawford shot. Puck's loose. Come on, move it through. Now they wrap it around, and Baxter's able. No, comes
Bad
off the
bounce
wall.
off the
Yeah.
Yep.
I believe the pro announcers would say that caromed off the wall.
Karam, is that what they would do?
Yep.
Ricochets off the wall.
Crawford holds it down into the corner. 2 Waterloo skaters on him. Moves it over to Paulson. Paulson moves over to Baxter. Down to Crawford. Crawford carries through. That one doesn't make it to the net. Bounces around. Baxter will hold it. Throws it back down to Paulson. And we'll get a trip. So we'll go on to power play with 10:22 left in the third. Paulson was moving the puck in the corner and got his legs swept. So with
19 for Waterloo.
chance to give us a little bit of life here.
(10:22).
Power play line of Paulson, Weston, Ryder with Crawford and Fleury back on D. Face off for Paulson. Along the wall, they'll wrap it around. Crawford will try to hold. Crawford gets there, throws it back down. Now Ryder picks it up, trying to move it over to Weston in the slot, but they throw it up ice. Flory will get back and he'll set this up. He drops over to Paulson. Throws it down. Flory's got to get there. They're going to pick it up, wrap it around. Held in by Crawford. Ryder gets it. Throws it down into the corner to nobody, but wrapped around. Flory comes in, lifts the stick, holds it. Both. Paulson, good move. Paulson holding it, shot, going
Outside.
for that same shot again. Puck's around loose. Oh, and it just,
Cole
he
holds
holds
it.
it. Puck bouncing, goes wide of the net. Paulson picks it back up. Crawford's there. I think a Waterloo player broke that pass up. Down into the corner. Ryder and Weston trying to hold it. Crawford through the slot. Shot. Oh, bounces up over the net. Puck's back behind the net. Waterloo looking to clear, and they'll get it out, and that brings the power play down to 45 seconds. West. Saucer falls far side over to Flory. Ryder. Ryder throws it right on the stick of the
Waterloo player.
Yeah, kind of at a loss of words. We've done that, things that we haven't seen all season long. So now Scheifele comes in. He'll play it back behind the net. He'll move it up.
24 seconds in the Waterloo penalty.
In the corner, they bring it back. Baumgard with the hit, but the puck's still in the neutral zone, and we're burning time on the power play. Baumgard brings it up ice. That ends the power play. Shot right into the shin pad. And Baumgard just misses on that, and they throw it down. Should be, no, that's going to go on net. 8:13 left in the third. Baxter will come in for, paired up with Scheifele on defense. Jim's line of Folkers, Credidio, and Lundahl come in. Face off for Folkers. Goes up to their point. Now Lundahl trying to get it up. Credidio can't quite get there. Now it'll drop back for Scheifele to play it in the corner. He's got Caldwell coming in strong on him. Scheifele looking for an outlet.
Got nothing on it again. No. Doesn't need to be opening up the blade like he is.
Baxter holds it. Comes up to Credidio. He cannot handle it. And that gets slapped back. Scheifele will go play it in the corner with pressure from Waterloo. Good move, but they still win the puck. Now Scheifele gets it back. Comes up to Lundahl. Gets beat to the puck. Good job by Baxter, but he's trying to tie up the body.
Shot on net.
Van Meer and Lilowitz come in on defense. Flory will move up, I believe, what they're doing.
No. Well, maybe. Forward?
Yep. Was wondering if they'd do that to start the third. See if we can get some offense going.
He's playing right wing, looks like.
Good battle by Van Meer.
No shot on goal, but no, it's like not a shot on goal. Shot.
Poke there. Now Paulson comes up. He's got Flory along with him. Carries into the zone. Moves over to Crawford. Shots down low. Comes back up to the point for Lilowitz. Shot through, doesn't make it through traffic. Van Meer will come up to pinch. Holds it into the zone. Puck goes down in the corner. Paulson's there. Right into the glove. Phenomenal save for Waterloo. Just couldn't get it up high enough. Sat isolated in front of the goalie and on par with the rest of the night. Doesn't hit the back of the net. That'll give us a line change, bringing in Weston, Ryder, and Baumgard along with Scheifele and Moran on defense. Weston will take the face-off. Face-off goes into the corner. Weston steps in, quick shot, hits the side of the net, takes another shot. That one goes wide. They'll chip it up, goes up over and all the way back for another icing. We'll get another offensive zone face-off. 6:29 left in the third. Weston on the face-off. Goes back down into the corner again. They'll wrap it around. Ryder picks it up, moves it over, tries to get it over to Weston. Now they come up out of the zone.
He's going to give him the trip.
It was weak, but...
Did he even get his skate?
No, he just fell.
Lost an edge, or?
Yeah, but the angle the ref had, he was standing back behind.
I can't tell, maybe. He does poke. .6:14 in the third period. Ames down 4-0 in the quarterfinal. Single elimination.
Well, here we go. Paulson carries in. He's got Crawford with him. Chips up to Crawford. Bounces up over his stick. Good pressure. No harm here. Be aggressive.
Yeah, just go.
They carry it into the zone. Shifley gets that.
Tried to dangle 3 players. Got through 2. Got a guy right in front.
They're isolated out front. Good stick by Shifley. Gets it down. Breaks up the pass.
Wes has it.
Wes with the save and whistle.
Wes picking up the puck with his stick. I don't usually see goalies do that. Usually it's a wipe of the ice and
face off to the left side of Carl. Comes up to the point. Flory picks that out. Up off the glass. But they hold it up.
Hand pass.
And that'll come to the neutral zone.
.5:24 left in the third period.
Whiff will take the face off. Lilowitz and Flory and Baumgart on this penalty kill. 1:07 left on this PK. Whiff carries it into the zone. Gets around the edge. Back behind the net. Holds onto it. Drops back to Lilowitz. Lilowitz turns. Up again to Whiff, and Whiff throws it down. Good control. 45 seconds left on the PK. Now Caldwell's going to bring it up ice for Waterloo. Gets around the edge.
Needs to be a hit there on the board there, not just letting him skate through.
Back up to Harn. Shot doesn't make it through. Down into the corner, Flory. Waterloo picks it back up. Carries it into the slot. Now Flory's going to come through.
Oh.
One-on-one. They get a.
Where'd this guy come from?
Oh, Flory snipes himself. Comes through. Continue trying to push the puck up. Paulson now in with Crawford. Flory, good pressure back behind the net. Now Paulson takes him off. Paulson carries it. Shot doesn't make it.
0 passes to Flory from Paulson. 0.
Shot and whistle.
So
4:04 left in the third.
JV team will continue tomorrow, so tune in at 8:30 a.m. Watch for it on our stream. Ames JV against Dubuque JV in the semifinal game. That's game 6 of the championship. Dubuque has moved on against Omaha 5-0. Oh, 3-0. Sorry, I misread that. So either the Oak Leafs or Lincoln will play them. Either the Capitals or Cedar Rapids will move on to play Waterloo in the semifinal on Friday 1:30. So 3 minutes to play. I guess it's time to thank everybody who stepped in, did camera work. Joe Wires for coming and doing tech director for the Varsity. all of you watching at home. We appreciate you tuning in and watching the Ames varsity team.
What, with this game aside, has been a really good season for them. They came into this game and clearly playing very tight and just got outside of their own game.
Yep, I think so. Most points, I think, in an Ames season, something like
Correct.
that. But none of it matters when you
when you exit this
when
way.
you exit this way. Yep.
Although, in the end, there's going to be one champion. Everybody ends up
That's
losing.
true.
Only one person gets to walk out with the win at the end of this season. So Credidio brings it into the zone. Shot. Good shot.
Just the shots are too far out for scoring chances. We've been doing that all day. Walk the blue line, hit the blue line, take 2 strides, and fire. But there hasn't been anything else either, for that matter.
No. Whiff takes a face off. Baumgarten, Weston in. Baxter paired up with Moran on defense.
Yep, so thank you.
good back
Van
check.
Meers have been on regulars online. Grandpa Van Meer, thanks for tuning in regularly. You're always there. Gary Moran. Travis's whole family traveling the world has tuned in. Good number of viewers. Lane from Clear Lake has been a regular viewer. Sorry, I know
Good
I'm
job
missing
by
some.
Weston. Weston gets through. Backhand. Goes up into the netting.
Not sure if that off the goalie's shoulder or not. One last shift here, likely.
Yep, Crawford, Paulson, and Flory come in. Moran and Baxter will stay in on defense.
Who's Wisconsin have this weekend?
You know, I haven't even looked.
This is the final weekend of Big Ten hockey.
Flory through the slot. Comes back to Baxter. He slides it through up to Crawford. Crawford holds it back behind the net. Now Paulson will come in. Drops back to Baxter again. Trying to hold it along the line. Now Flory gets around the edge. Loses the puck. Scheifele comes in for Moran. Puck on the near side. Nobody can get it out cleanly. You got 3 guys standing within 6 inches of the puck. Now Paulson brings it up, gets it around in the corner. Down low, makes a hit, takes him off the puck, but 2 Waterloo players there to help cover up. Weston looks to pick it out. Feeds through to the slot. Crawford was there, got into his skates. Drops back to Scheifele. He'll have to throw it back in, but we'll be offsides, and I'll carry it back up ice. Shot goes wide of the net. Ryder comes back in. That puck goes into the netting, and 1:16 left in the third.
So I guess a couple shout outs since this is our last. So Aiden Paulson and Wes Carl make the varsity all-league team. So congratulations to them. Yep, and for the varsity first teamers, Aiden Paulson from Ames, Isaac Flory from Ames on defense, Wes Carl makes the first team. Honorable mention, all-stars for varsity, Cole Crawford. So good job to those boys for their recognition. Congratulations to Colin Moran for not having to give up any money.
Okay, there's
There's
58 seconds left.
double
Oh
or
boy,
nothing.
boy, would that
That
be.
would be something. That'd be a crown and achievement. Put in Finn.
He's
Can we-
got, I think.
Somebody run down to the Waterloo bench and talk
yeah,
to the
hey,
coach.
here's the
Give
deal. I'll
up
give you
122.
$50.
That's right.
Yeah,
Let 22 just walk and score.
yeah.
But if Finn picks up in the defense, can he realize that nobody's covering him and that he can
Yeah.
walk? What do you,
Probably
so
not.
why is nobody on
Yeah,
me?
what is
What's
going on?
Why does this look like old man hockey and I'm
Yeah.
70? Don't hit the 70-year-old.
41 seconds left. Tough ending to the season. Be tough to see. A lot of seniors, very large senior class will skate off the ice for the last time, my son included. Be the end of his hockey career, other than beer league, as he told me.
Yeah, he can come play beer league with you. Shot by Baxter from the blue line.
All right, Credidio, come on, we need you for JV tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't think that kid knew who he was just pushing.
Yeah, Harn was in there.
Yeah.
Thought he snowed him, but.
So Folkers will take the face off. One last chance for Moran if it drops back.
That's right, here we go.
Pull it back, Folkers.
Come on.
Let's go.
Into, well up into the stands.
Well up into the stands. And
first one of those we've seen. Big deflection there. Little guy got the puck. Let him keep that one. Souvenir puck up. It's saying throw it back down. Nope,
Coach
hold
looks
on.
to give the
seniors one more.
Senior line shift, yeah.
Send Credidio off.
Yeah, full line, full senior line here now. Flory will take the shot and gets a goal. Takes away the shutout, but
from the frickin' blue line too.
Yeah.
We've just been ripping them on them all from shooting from there. No, 22 the goal, not 91 from there. 22. Somebody gave the coaches the wrong number.
Yeah. Well, Moran will take his first face-off of his varsity career. Oh, and he wins it.
He wins it, too.
Damn it, coaches. You didn't know what
That's
you were
right.
missing. Oh,
that's Joe Wires was mentioned there early. Gives everybody a chance and see who might have that ability. And
Baxter gets it, carries it down. That one will drop back.
Oh, Mishy
This'll
West.
be the
Mishy
end.
West. Get another one. Just to get
All right. Well, that'll end the 25-26 season. Overall, one of the better seasons that Ames hockey has put out. Not what we wanted to see, how it should end, but good group of kids.
Yep. Thank you, Trav.
Yeah, thank you.
Been fun. 3 years were you involved?
Yeah,
2.5
years
I've
I've been doing
here.
this. Thanks to Joe and you and both Joes here.
Both Joes, Joe
This has
Eric.
been something
Good to
that
have him back.
kind of started and was probably one of the more enjoyable things. You and I watched a game from the stands on senior night, and we're like, yeah, put us back on.
That's
Mike.
right.
We enjoy it more.
This is not my spot.
So, but
all right, so again, the Ames JV team, though, moves on, so definitely watch them tomorrow morning. Support them, 8:30 a.m. here at the Recplex. I think the same rink. Joe's at Rink 1, which is the rink with the stands, the big arena stands.
Yep.
And watching handshakes here. I know there's some, they know each other across the way, so. All right, folks, I think we're done here. T-Rav, what do you say?
Nope, that's all I got. Thank you, everybody.
Pack up and get out of Kevin Way's way.
He's anxious.
He's anxious. Thanks, everybody.